Oh boy, hey kids, hey everybody, listen up. It's time for the show. Time for the show. Are you kids? Are y'all ready for the show? I'm fucking Uncle Fast Zombie McRuns-a-lot. Fucking we didn't plan that out. Hello there, kids. Welcome to the show. Today, kids, I wanted to talk to you about a movie I saw recently. Oh boy, isn't that fun when I talk about movies that I saw often. They're fucking so old that nobody cares about them anymore. But I watched it. I watched 28 Days Later. Oh, 28 Days Later, man. That's some spooky ass movie shit, man. It's a zombie movie. Or is it? What is a zombie? What is a zombie really? You know, like, is the zombie The Walking Dead? Are they magical? These were rage people. They were people infected by a rage. What are they infected with? Rage. Fucking, I love you, Alex Garland. It was written by Alex Garland. He's the guy who wrote the book The Beach, which is one of my all-time favorite books. And he's behind that movie Ex Machina and the Dread movie. And was he Annihilation? I think he's also Annihilation. Anyway, he's a real cool dude. And it was directed by Danny Boyle. He did the Trainspotting movies. So fucking, you're winning on every side. It starred fucking the Scarecrow. And man, it sure felt like I can understand why he should have played Batman. He would have been a fine Batman. Cillian Murphy, right? That's his name. He's the only person, I guess maybe Brendan Gleeson's in it. I don't even know why I know that. I just know that guy's name. I don't know any of the other people who were in it. There was a Doctor Who actor in it who I recognized. I don't recognize anybody else in it. There weren't a lot of actors in it. So was it a good movie? What was it about? You know, it was about the apocalypse that happens after zombies. And it was about a dude who wakes up 28 days into a zombie apocalypse and then just has to fucking like get his shit together. And that's what it was all about, you know? It was about people fucking getting their shit together and doing not fun stuff, you know? It was mostly just trying to survive. There are some weird aspects to it, you know? Like there were things where it's like, oh, they made a lot of noise and no zombies came. And other times they made a little bit of noise and zombies came. And like fucking, where are all the zombies all the time, man? What the fuck's going on here? But you know, I mean, in terms of being like shot well and like written well and being a dramatic film, like I think it's one of those movies that you could arguably say like it's a perfect movie in terms of obtaining the goals that it sets out to, in terms of telling a good, compelling story with the material that it has. It's pretty perfect. I don't have any real criticisms of it that way, you know? Like there's a like I'm sure there's a second draft of it where you could sort of punch up the dialogue, but you know, like that might take away from the realism they were going for. There's sort of a like documentary approach to it almost. I won't get into that fucking found film footage bullshit because I love found film footage and that's not what this is. But I mean, it just gets into that thing of like it feels very naturalistic. It's more naturalistic than having people like just batter huge amounts of clever dialogue all the time. But then huge amounts of clever dialogue are fun to listen to. So what are you fucking complaining about? You're like, oh man, like you're just giving me more of a good thing? Fucking how dare you? How dare you give me more of a good thing that I'm gonna enjoy? Like fucking, I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just some Goomba. Bunch of fucking Goombas. That's all of us. Those little mushroom guys from fucking Super Mario. Is that a racist thing against Italians? Maybe it is. Maybe I don't know, man. Let's just fucking moving on. What are we talking about? We're talking about 28 Days Later. So 28 Days Later, you know, are you gonna watch it? It's old. It's an old movie. It came out like 20 years ago almost. You could fucking watch it right now. It's really good. If you like, is it scary? That's a weird conversation to have, you know? Like, it's unpleasant in parts. I don't know if I was ever like, oh my goodness. It's like, it's fucking zombies. And then the real fucking enemy is people. Oh man, I never expected that the real fucking bad guys would be the living. But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, what are we talking about here? We're talking about 28 Days Later. It was a zombie movie fucking made by some of my favorite creators in terms of people who make stuff, and it was pretty good. It was pretty goddamn good. If you like a scary zombie movie, I'd recommend checking it out. You know, I'm sure there are lots of levels a person can talk about of like, oh man, the movie is about how the real fucking monster is fucking our need to consume things, or fucking capitalism, or fucking, you know, there's layers. This isn't a channel for good film analysis. I'm just fucking, hey man, I'm a guy and I saw a movie. Thank you so much for listening, kids, and we'll talk about this more some other time. Goodbye, kids. Goodbye.
yeah, that's all she wrote.